am absolutely just fed up with this BS. Like every other grown man on the internet that plays this trading card game, I need to vent for a little bit. So make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you can laugh at me in the comment section going, ha ha, Robbie's complaining again. What a crybaby. Okay, so I was going to make this video yesterday coming off of my loss. And I'm still a little bit fuming about this. Secret Village is the most insane Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you think that the card is super easy to out. And somebody's going to comment down below. They're going to be like, Robbie, just stop being awful at the game. Just draw the out. So here's my story. I played against our residential Exodia player at my locals for multiple weeks in a row. I am now down 2 to 3 weeks against this duelist because of Secret Village. Now you're probably thinking, well, Robbie, it's your local community. You always talk about, playing tech choices out here to counteract that strategy. Why don't you just live up to your own advice and actually do something about it? Well, duelist, I got a story for you out here. So after the first loss to the Exodia duelist, by the way, they're a fantastic person, all right? They're cool. I have no problem with it. It's just, Exodia is the I can't beat the deck. All right, like Exodia being a spell and trap negate is one thing. That's doable. The board obliteration trap card that they set, that's typically fine as well. All right, it's Secret Village layered on top of this that when you draw a 3 spell card hand or you draw a 4 spell card hand and you're just like, what am I supposed to do? I can special summon Fenrir all day long to force an obliterate to activate. That's fine. That is not all that hard. Trying to get, getting 2 Tenpais up on the field. Somebody's also going to be like, well, Robbie, your problem is you're playing Tenpais. I don't want to play Runic right now, man. All right, I thought about wanting to play Runic. I really did. But I'm most excited about wanting to play Ryzel right now. Ryzel is where I am. I'm over here. All right, me playing Tenpai is just the temporary solution until Ryzel comes out and I can actually play Zodiac 2.0. Like, this is a temporary Robbie problem. So it's not the board wipe. It's not the spell and trap negate. It's just, hey, enjoy all these spells and traps that you're drawing. So the first week, shame on me. I'll take my loss on the back. I got Secret Village locked. You know what? That's what Yu-Gi-Oh's about, all right? We all accept the fact that there are floodgates in this game, and there's nothing about it. We come back the next week, we try again. All right, we lose again. All right, we take our pat on the back again. We go, all right, we need to play some more outs for this. All right, so at this point in time, we lost the first time. Yu-Gi-Oh, it got me, all right? Yeah, you did it. All right, it just happens. It's variance. We come in the second time. We lose game 3 again to Secret Village lock. My favorite part is when you break the Secret Village lock, you SP them, and then their hand, you set like 2 back rows, you leave them under the Secret Village, you have an SP up and running. Like, what are you worried about? And then, of course, their hand is just the absolute gas to continue playing. They also have the Ankh on the follow-up, so you lose week 2. All right, that's fine, all right? They put themselves back into a position with the Charmer. It's not a problem. I once again, sure, 2 weeks in a row, whatever. It's when you hit that week 3 that you have gone to the point, you're like, I'm so sick of this. We're going to side deck some kaijus now. All right, it'll be fine. All right, we'll get them. All right, nothing can possibly go wrong. We're going to play Gamma Seals because, I don't want them, having Kumamungas and then being able to make Asa and then re-Secret Village log me. No. We don't play that game. We're not leaving this up to chance. We're going to kaiju over it, turn off that board wipe. We're going to turn off the Secret Village log. We've handled everything. Opening hand was Sengen summoning Sengen Kaiman, Fadra, Chandra, and another Sengen Kaiman. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. We have the 6th card, all right? So the opponent's Secret Village locks, puts up the Exodia. I'm like, this is okay. We draw Droplet for turn. I'm like, well, Robbie, you can normal summon Fadra, special summon Chandra. You are absolutely correct, duelist. But you know what's going to happen the minute that you Fadra and Chandra? You're going to get what we like to call, boom, there went your field. All right, there went whatever investment that you have set up to this. GG. That's all there is, Duelist. I am officially 3 weeks in the shitter of losing to Secret Village at this point. At this point in time, this has become a running meme to me. All right, it's been so bad that I went home and, for week 3, I put Kaijus in my side deck playing Tenpai. I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm 2 weeks behind at this point. Can't happen for a third time, right? Yeah, my ass got outskilled. All right, that's all there is to it. Secret Village it has become the bane of my existence at this point in time. That card, like, I have other hauntings, like Miracle Fusion and older formats is the boogeyman to me, because I can force a hero player to go into absolute top decking mode. There's the only card they can top deck is Miracle Fusion. I'm pretty sure by this point I'm like 80-0 against Miracle Fusion top decks getting blown out of the water. Your opponent's top decking, they're like, oh, Heart of the Cards, guide me. Oh, Shining. Ha dies, more cards to hand. And it's just like, you lose over this. There's one so stupid card. Ugh. I waited a day, like I said, to make this video. Because yesterday, I was I was just sitting here in my own filth. I was just sitting here, I was like, how have I fucking lost 3 weeks in a row to Secret Village? It's not even to Exodia. Like I said, the board wipe is not the worst thing, alright? I spell and trap negate to protect the board wipe. It's not the most unfair thing in the world, but I can make do of it. My friend's like, don't worry, Robbie, I got you. I'm playing Snake Eyes. Proceeds to run 2-0 straight into the Exodia deck. I was like, well, that was easy. Maybe you should just, play Snake Eyes, Robbie. I'm like, you have my deceptions. Like, you're borrowing my deceptions. How? You want me to take my I always love that you always have that one friend that's like, well, I'm just better than you. And it's like, all right, so you want me to play this deck, but then it means I'm going to have to take back my deceptions, and you're not going to be able to play the deck anymore. And then they're like, oh, well, that's really sad. I'm still going to play this. You go play, and it's like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are complaining to me when you're using my cards? That's always going to be something I'm never going to truly understand in the facet of this game. Well, I'll go take care of it, and that's fine, This is why you have, it's why, if you're typically going to a tournament setting with 2 to 3 people, and, you're all on opposite sides of the bracket, and you're like, all right, well, if one of us loses, the box is still going to come home with a combination of us. They can get the bonfires, the deep stars that they need, and I can get out some of the jank shit that I want, like this. Like, bad cards, like this. It's the odd bad things that you want. Maybe you want a playset of ultimate rare heat waves to add to your collection. That's typically the good thing about these sorts of scenarios is, if you got friends that are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With you, that's why I'm letting my friend even borrow my deceptions. But it's like, hey, I'm not going to play Snake Eyes. I want to play Rizal. Like, that's the deck I really want to play, but I'm on a temporary Tenpai, kick at the moment. Also, the internet is undefeated. They're like, oh man, if you play Tenpai, I bet you smell like dog shit. It's like, the internet's just calling out people. They're like, you look like a Tenpai player. You're so unskilled. Oh, Tenpai player losing the Secret Village deserved. All right. I mean, hey, it's like flipping skill drain of previous formats. All right, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you then. I was doing my part to help try to get the card put back to 1 or ban. And I did a fantastic job at it. All right. Sometimes you just have to be the villain of the story, and you got to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. All right. That's why, even though I'm pissed as shit about losing the Secret Village, it is a part of the game. And 3 weeks in a row, that's a new record of variance. What are your guys' horror stories of this game? Well, what is just stopping you, or what has stopped you in the past from achieving victory multiple times? What is that roadblock that you have to overcome? And once again, my residential Exodia Duelist, fantastic person. It's just, God, man, I cannot beat Secret Village to save my life. It's so funny, even when you're boarding in all this crap to try to handle it, it's just win the dice, roll 5 head. Just go first. You're absolutely right. Guys, have a good rest of your day. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.